Hi there friends, welcome to Solar Mama's ABCs of Solar Energy, where we're going to be diving into one letter at a time as it relates to solar power. And why I wanted to create this series is because when I first learned about solar, I didn't really know much about it. I'm still learning, like almost 3.5 years in, and I learn every day something new. And I wanted to create this series so one, it's very on brand with being a new mom and all about the ABCs. I sing it with my daughter every single day, or we read a book every single day about the ABCs. So I just thought what a fun way to bring context and education to solar for those that have maybe never really dove into it. You might see commercials, you might see people coming to your door knocking saying, hey, have you thought about solar? Or you might be seeing ads on like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any of the social media platforms that I'm forgetting at the moment. But I just wanted to do a fun way to bring context again and education to how solar works and going through the alphabet. So we're gonna start with A for array today, and each video will have each letter and just a little bit more education about it and how it all functions and works together. And I would love for you to follow along and let me know what you think as we progress through the alphabet. And I really want to bring community in this. So if you're in the solar industry or you've learned other words around each letter, put them in the comments and we can talk about it in the comment section as well, because I really want to continue to create this community, because it's about all of you too, the viewers, the people who are listening in, and what we can learn together, but also continue to expand all our knowledge bases. Because doing this, I was like, wait, what does this letter stand for? How can I find a word that connects to solar as well? So it was really fun for me to put it all together. So I'm excited to bring it to all of you and also to hear what you have to say about it. And if you've ever learned about solar or have gone solar, I want to hear your stories too, because I think that's what makes these videos more enriching and more fun to listen to. Today we're starting with A for array. Think of it as the foundation of solar energy. Those panels you see on rooftops or in fields, they're working together to create electricity. Want to know how they do it and why it matters? Let's walk through it together. What is an array? It's a bunch of solar panels connected together to capture sunlight and create electricity. You've probably seen them on houses, and if you haven't, you're more inclined to see them now that you've watched this video. Each panel grabs a bit of sun, and as a team, they generate enough power to do pretty cool things like run your house. So sunlight hits the panels and it gets converted into electricity through a process including tiny particles called electrons. One panel can produce a little bit of power, but when you wire them together in an array, you got enough to light up your life, literally. It's pretty straightforward, but it's kind of amazing if you think about it. I love how arrays are very versatile. They can be small and you can put them on a garage, or they can be huge and be covering acres. No matter the size, they're all about using the sun to create clean energy. So here in the US, an array that has 15 panels, which is pretty typical on each home, it can vary based off the size and the home and how much electricity each homeowner is using. So that can vary, but to stick to 15 panels on a sunny day, so that setup can produce almost all of the family's needs. So think lights, appliances, maybe even charging their car. Then you have bigger arrays, so think in terms of community solar projects. So it can have hundreds of panels, so you're not just powering one home, you're powering dozens, or even on a larger scale, solar farms have thousands of panels. So it's incredible to see how arrays can scale up and make such a big impact. That's what I love about arrays. They are practical and can make a real difference. Whether it's on just one home, a couple panels, or it's an entire field full of solar, it goes back to having a world powered by clean energy. For example, there's one in California called Topaz Solar Farm that powers over 100,000 homes. And that's A for arrays, friends. Arrays are where solar energy starts, turning sunlight into power for homes and communities. I'd love to hear what you think. Have you seen a cool array in your neighborhood? Maybe you're thinking about getting one. Drop it in the comments. If you're enjoying Solar Mama's ABCs of Solar Energy, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video of B. Thanks for joining me, and let's keep learning about solar energy together.